Hello, good morning, and welcome to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It is Tuesday, February 19th, and as the birds are saying in that photo, the skies are blue, and it's another beautiful day here in the Mount Washington Valley. About 1 degree outside right now. Yesterday started off nice and sunny, but then changed during the day. But what a beautiful day this morning. A little chilly, Oh, look at my hair, hon. You didn't tell me my hair looks horrible.
Looks like you've been out doing something.
I have. I've actually been semi-active.
You're always so perfectly groomed. I can't tell if you. Hey, looking good, Rob.
Hey, but anyway, well, welcome to the program. Rob Clark here with you on this Tuesday morning. Hans Bauer is here with me also. Good morning, Captain Hans. And Hans and I will be here for the next couple hours, letting you know some great things that are happening here in the Mount Washington Valley. Thanks so much for joining us today. And of course, we're going to have a lot of fun, as we always do. Plus, we have lots of information to share with you throughout the day. We have some guests who are stopping by. Our good friend Nate Harvey from Great Glen Trails will be coming by. And also Donna Dolan from Tin Mountain Conservation Center will be stopping by, letting us know what's going on with them, especially the first season auction, which is coming up. Plus, we've got Watch and Win. I've got some prizes from the Red Parker Pub, Barley Salt, Loon Mountain, Great Glen Trails, and more. Plus, we have the Thule and the Patagonia packs that we're going to give away towards the end of the week. But you'll have a chance to enter to win during the day today and actually all throughout the week. So definitely want to check that out. And we'll give you more information on that as we move along. And events, we're going to tell you some events that are going on here in the Mount Washington Valley. A lot of things going on. Lots of people up here. Lots of visitors and locals alike. Visitors and locals alike. So I was surprised by the snow we got yesterday. Didn't expect that to come down.
Well, I forecasted it.
Did you?
Yeah. You'd watch this show. We were looking at a couple inches. Yeah.
Puxatawny Hans.
Oh.
He knew about it. Hey, speaking of it, why don't we take a look at the weather forecast right now? So there we go. Temperatures this morning included Ospey at 9, Conway at 12, Jackson at 3, Mount Washington at -9, and temperatures have actually dropped. Probably one of those inversion mornings where temperatures drop before they warm up again. So I always like those days. I think they're kind of fun. So what's happening in the world? Lots of H's and L's off to our left, and no. High pressure is going to bring fair weather to the region through Wednesday, and then the next round of precipitation will start as snow Wednesday night into Thursday. There could be a change of sleet or freezing rain in the southern New Hampshire and southern Maine portions. High pressure will build back into the region on Friday and Saturday, and there is a chance on Sunday for a little wintry weather. So, kind of as we move along the week, let's just, I don't want to say let's live in the here and now, but for today we'll do that, and then we'll see what's going to happen. So today looks like to be sunny skies, temperatures around 20 degrees. Winds, though, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Could get some gusts up to 30, so it could be a little bit breezy during the day today. Tonight, mostly clear, dropping down to -3. Winds again 10 with gusts up to 20. On Wednesday, partly sunny, moving up to 28 degrees, light and variable winds. So it could be another nice day. These days when you're in the sun, it's a lot warmer than the 28 is what it is. On Thursday, snow mainly in the morning, additional light snow accumulations, highs of about 38 degrees. Winds about 10 miles per hour, could get some gusts over 20 miles per hour there on Thursday too. So I think we're looking pretty good, sun and sun-wise, basically sun-wise. I'll just go with sun. Today on the summit of Mount Washington, speaking of sun, they'll be in the clear under sunny skies. Temperatures about 5 degrees below zero, but winds 60 to 80 miles per hour, could get some gusts up to 100, and that is going to create a wind chill of 35 to 45 below. So definitely a little chilly up on the summit of Mount Washington. They did have a peak gust in the last 24 hours of 102 miles per hour, 81 miles per hour in the last 10 minutes. So definitely breezy up on the summit this morning, and some fabulous views. And the Sunday, Hans, I went up to the base of Mount Washington, basically. We drove up, and you just drive up there, and it's just spectacular. And the trouble is, it was just so spectacular that It was about every 5 minutes my wife is going, "Can you believe how beautiful this day is? Can you believe we live here? This is so beautiful." And I'm like, "Yes, I know. I'm driving in it. I can see it." And can you believe how beautiful this is? But
you were up there doing some sledding with the kids.
We went up to Great Glen Trails, did some tubing, did some skiing, some cross country skiing. I will have to berate Nate Harvey when he's here, because my youngest son, I don't want to go cross country skiing. I want to just go tubing. I don't want to go cross country skiing. So we go cross country skiing. You know, he finally decided, you know, we'll go cross country. So we go cross country skiing, and then we kind of split apart. There were 4 of us. We kind of, you know, just because of what we were doing, split apart. So when I get back to the base lodge, my other son and I, we get back to the base. Well, where are they? You know where they were, Hans?
Where were they?
They were in the store buying skis.
Oh.
He loved it that much.
Funny.
Oh my God, it was unbelievable. So I will have to pick on Nate Harvey about that. But it was wonderful. It was just so much fun up there. I mean, the conditions everywhere you go. Everywhere you go.
Well, as you know, I work up at Great Glen Trails.
I do.
And the tubing hill has just been it's been a hoot to look over. I look over from the base lodge, and there's just everybody having.
It's a fun tubing hill. Perfect. I like it. I like the way they
well, they call it earn. Well, you know, there's earn your turns, kind of backcountry skiing.
Right.
So there's no rope tow.
No.
And it's old school.
It is.
Kids
but it was
kids go running up the hill, and they go sliding down the hill.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll talk with Nate about that this morning. And but I think who was on the show yesterday? Was it Sunday River was here? We had River. Yep. Yeah, and I imagine just raving about the snow over there, because what great conditions they have. Everywhere, Hans. It's just unbelievable.
It is. Hey, let's take a break.
Be right back.
Skiing doubles this winter at Attash and Wildcat, just outside North Conway, New Hampshire. This trails for all abilities, including 80 acres of glades and 3 terrain parks. There will be something for everyone. It's 2 times the adventure, twice the terrain, and the best après scene this side of Stuttgart. 2 mountains, 2 days, 1 ticket. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
I'm Christy Rochette, inviting you to explore the White Mountains. Every day on White Mountains TV, we show you the best things to do, the best restaurants, the best deals, plus update you on weather, conditions, and events. You're here to experience the White Mountains. We'll make your experience better. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
Austin Powers here, groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out.
Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there people, Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterday's is all about. Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village. The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today, and taking a look outside on our North Conway Village live cam, and you can see activity going on. Got a sander and a snowplow out there. Definitely keeping them busy with all this snow that we have going on. People going to work there. And our North Conway Village live video camera is available 24 hours a day on our website, whitemountains.tv. And that is all thanks to our good friends there at Zeb's General Store, which is an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can also find them online at zebs.com. And this would be a perfect week to stop into Zeb's, say hi to Paula and the gang, and find some treats and delicious things that you can find there, and fun souvenirs. Fun souvenirs. You know, if I was going somewhere, not, because I live here, but if I was going to another place, I would want to find a store just like Zeb's. Because I like getting stuff from the area. So if I'm, across the country or across the pond or whatever, I want to find stuff. To me, the worst thing is finding stuff that I can find back home.
Across the pond, world traveler.
That's one of the things I like to do now. Literally. We're just we're cutting back on some stuff so we can do more traveling.
Across the pond, over the hills and through the woods, we've got Bretton Woods.
Speaking of across the pond, well, a small pond. But anyway, our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And it looks to be a beautiful day up there at Bretton Woods. 3 inches of new snow for them in the last 24 hours, 6 inches in the last 48 hours. It's all packed powder machine groom. They've got a base of 24 to 44 inches. All their trails are open, which adds up to 468 acres, 37 miles, and all the lifts are going up there at Bretton Woods Day, as you would expect. And don't forget, wind is never a factor at Bretton Woods. Nice photo there of Bretton Woods as the snow was coming down yesterday. Just added a little bit of fresh stuff when you were out there. Would have been a perfect time to go on out there and do some skiing. And don't forget, they've got adult and kids après ski parties every day this week during vacation week. And don't forget, you can also find numerous places to eat. That's always kind of one of those things, where are we going to eat? So you can find great places, including the Stickney Cabin, Latitude 44, the Lucy Crawford Food Court, and also the Slopeside Pub and Restaurant. So you've got a lot of places to eat there, too. And don't forget the Snowmobile Park is also open from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The kids' snowmobile park. Those are fun, the little ones.
There are a lot of new apps, by the way, that can help you find a place to eat on these mountains.
That's true. Yeah. That is absolutely true. Hey, another great place to go today is Attitash, who's gotten 15 inches of snow in the last 6 days, 2 inches in the last day. Machine Groom packed powder base of 12 to 24 inches. All their trails are open, adding up to 319 acres, 23 miles, and 9 lifts. 9 lifts to get you from the bottom to the top. That's right. And they open up, the lifts start running at 8:30 a.m. They go till 4 p.m. all week. Don't forget, you can also enjoy the Abenaki parks, including Mythmaker Park. And on Saturday, they've got their big air and slopestyle competitions over there. So you definitely want to check that out. They got some racing on Trillium today and Spillway, so definitely want to check that out. And don't forget, Pac-Man Dave is in Ptarmigans from 3 to 6 p.m., or Pat Foley is in the Den from 2 to 4:30. So some great things to do over there at Attitash. Cranmore Mountain in the heart of North Conway Village. Well, vacation week is here for them. They've gotten 14 inches of new snow in the past week, 3 inches in the last day. Packed powder, base 20 to 30 inches. And as they say, all their trails, with the exception of the Glades and Gibson Pitch, are open, and they were groomed. 170 acres, 13 miles of skiing, 7 lifts. So lots of fine skiing up there. The Tubing Mountain Adventure Park is open from 9 to 8 p.m. Don't forget about that. Plus, they've got night skiing from 4 to 8 p.m. So you can definitely check that out there at Cranmore. King Pine is 100% with 13 inches of new snow in the last week. Machine Groom packed powder, base of 24 to 36 inches. And the fives there, I like the fives at King Pine. 50 acres, 5 miles, 5 lifts. So, I don't know why. I'm just a geek that way, the fives. And a nice photo from yesterday as the snow was coming down. Would have been a perfect time to go skiing, the perfect groom conditions. You get that fresh snow on there every time you come by, because the snow was coming down pretty good for a little bit. So, every time you came by, it was probably like a new trail. Shawnee Peak has 15 inches of new snow, too, just in the last day or so. Machine Groom packed powder, all their trails, 42 of them, 6 lifts, 245 acres of skiing there at Shawnee Peak. And don't forget that Bob Marley is going to be in the Great Room tonight at 7 p.m. So if you haven't gotten tickets yet, you definitely want to try to do that so you can go see Bob Marley. Let's open from 8:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. That's a lot of skiing. You can do a lot of skiing. In fact, that's 12 and a half hours that you could do of skiing over there at Shawnee Peak today. So there you go. Challenge accepted. Sunday River over in Newry, Maine, Bethel, Maine. And they are 100% open also with 135 acres, 55 miles of skiing, 15 lifts, and a couple inches just yesterday, but Machine Groom packed powder, 28 to 40 inches. And Sunday River is one of those places that knows how to do vacation weeks, so they have lots of great things going on. Check the Sunday River app to find out the latest things going on. Plus, don't forget, they have skiing and night skiing and tubing starting at 4 p.m. You can do some laser tag at the Grand Summit Hotel from 4 to 7 p.m. And they have plenty of other things. Go to SundayRiver.com and check out the endless possibilities. Wildcat Mountain has 2 inches of new snow, 18 inches in the last 6 days. Some mountains would be happy just to get 18 inches all season. And Wildcat has gotten them in the last week. Machine Groom packed powder base 25 to 30 inches, 48 trails, 225 acres, 16 miles, and 4 of their lifts are going today. It's starting at 8:30 a.m., going till 4 p.m. And today is the Cardboard Box Race. And that's going to happen today, so you definitely want to check that out. Meet on the lawn at 2 p.m. for the actual race. And then tomorrow is the 9 Lives Lunch Tray Luge. Lunch Tray Luge. Alrighty, so I love all those photos. All the photos that you were showing there, Hans, with the snow coming down. The fresh snow. Just enough snow yesterday to make it that much fresher. Very nice. Very nice. All right, still lots to talk about. One of the things we want to do is, should we just give it away now, Hans? Give away a watch and win?
It's an extravaganza
It
week.
is an extravaganza week, but I want to tell people before they call in and win, this could happen to them. That's right. This could happen to you. Everybody who wins a prize playing Watch and Win this week gets entered in the drawing for a ski vacation in a bag. The grand prize will be drawn live on Sunday, February 24th. You can see the photo of it there. It's the Patagonia Black Hole Duffel Bag 120L. Patagonia's largest duffel for extended and gear-intensive travel. The Black Hole lives for rugged adventure. Now, we've stuffed it also full of lift tickets, trail passes, restaurant gift certificates, over $500 worth of stuff. Because we know you want it, but can you win it? Sure you can. You just keep watching for your next chance to qualify. And special thanks to Patagonia and all of our resort and restaurant partners for making this prize a reality. So look at that bag. It's a beautiful bag. And here we have it live in the studio. If you can't fit all your stuff in here, you got too much stuff.
It's a big black hole.
And that's right. Well, isn't that why it's called isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Hole Duffel.
It'll take
you just throw things.
Even light can't escape.
That's right. Yeah. But a nice bag and perfect way to be traveling in there. So somebody's going to win that, and all you have to do is win one of our Watch and Wins during the week. And so, in fact, we have one now, and we're going to give away a gift card to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, located over there in Settlers Crossing, and $25 and tons of tap beer. That's the best way to describe it. You want a tap beer? Yeah, we got, I think it's 35 or 48 of them. It's a number like that. It's a lot of them. A lot more than I can drink. All right, so you're going to give us a call now, 356-6619 is the number to call. A female moose is called a sow, a cow, a doe, or a mare. A female moose is called a sow, a cow, a doe, or a mare.
I'm going to guess B, cow.
You're going to go with cow. Is a female moose a cow, Hans? It is, in fact, a cow. That's right. A female moose is a cow. And so they don't get offended if you say that to them. So, good morning. Who's on the phone?
Chris.
Hi, Chris. How are you this morning?
Can't complain.
And where are you calling from?
Jackson.
Calling from Jackson. All righty. And so we have a gift certificate for you to go to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen.
Woohoo!
Have you been there yet?
Once.
Once? Well, now you get to go twice, and you can say twice now. So lots of great food there, plus, of course, the wide selection of tap beer. So hang on the phone. We'll get more information. So maybe you can take a moose there. They've got a big wide door. This is I will have the beer, and my moose will have the salad. So have the salad. So alrighty, and so Chris is also going to be entered to winning the Patagonia Black Hole Duffel. So there you go. That's going to be a great prize for somebody. And don't worry, there's plenty more of our Watch and Win extravaganza today and all week. And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor. Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Welcome to the Mount Washington Valley, where dining at great independently owned restaurants is part of the attraction. Look for the Valley Originals flag whenever you dine out. It means that restaurant is one of a kind, owner-operated, and has a history of providing great hospitality. Valley Originals are the place to go for flavor and variety. Hungry? Here are some of our favorites.
Feast your eyes on the Sicilian sauté at Delaney's. Locally sourced Italian sausage and shrimp, sautéed with local mushrooms, fire-roasted artichokes, and tomatoes. Tossed with their 5-cheese tortellini and a tomato vodka cream sauce, served on a bed of fresh baby spinach. Menu at Delaney's.com. Head to J-Town Deli for these hearty lunch options. Chicken spinach curry veggie soup, Tuscan herb chicken sandwich with fresh tomatoes and melted provolone cheese. Quiche with bacon, roasted red peppers, grilled asparagus, and cheddar provolone cheeses. And lemon meringue, traditional whoopie pie, and an Oreo ball, all made with love. Full menu at jtowndeli.com. Find this delicious offering at the Christmas Farm Inn. Seared scallops with ginger pea and cilantro gremolata, served with roasted candied sweet potatoes. Goes well with wine, a martini, or a specialty cocktail, or a bourbon or whiskey from their pub's extensive selection. Menu at ChristmasFarmInn.com. Spend an evening at Max's at Snow Village Inn for fresh Maine Coast oysters, rack of lamb, or catch of the day. Pair it with a specialty cocktail or a selection from their upscale affordable wine list. Or go for the mouth-watering burger and a local beer. Full menu at SnowVillageInn.com.
To find directions to these and over 20 other Valley Original restaurants, visit TheValleyOriginals.com. Remember, when you see this flag, it means you found one of the Valley's signature dining experiences.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach. The Lobster Trap is a seafood lover's paradise. Enjoy all your favorites, fresh from the coast of Maine. Lobster, steamers, oysters, homemade clam chowder, lobster rolls with fresh lobster meat stuffed into fresh-baked rolls, and full seafood platters, broiled, fried golden brown, or served Italian style. Plenty for the land lovers, too, including Italian, steaks, burgers, and pizza. There are 2 comfortable dining rooms and a full bar featuring blueberry-infused vodka drinks. Early bird specials daily. The Lobster Trap, West Side Road, North Conway.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance, and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
Professionally showcased and complemented with bold, inspiring photography, each edition of Mount Washington Valley Vibe portrays colorful stories of life in the valley and can be found in over 250 local businesses. Live explores local products, libations, and agriculture, reflects on unique people, businesses, and recreation, and digs deep into rich valley history. Pick up your own keepsake copy of Vibe, available at one of your favorite local businesses, or read it online at mwvvibe.com.
Good morning, welcome back. A beautiful shot of North Conway Village now, hovering around 10 degrees at the moment outside, so actually the temperatures have gone up significantly in the last half hour. A nice morning. I don't know if you had a chance to see the sunset, the moonrise last night, the full moon, and my wife and son went out cross-country skiing actually last night after it got dark. and that's how into it he is. And didn't need headlamps or anything. They're just out there in the beautiful moon glow.
We're getting some terrific dusk twilight, yes, and with the moon.
Yeah, yeah. And there's our shot from Conway. You know what? Let's take a look around the White Mountains while we're looking at these photos. And this is presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. And going back to that photo in Conway, Conway is at 11 degrees this morning, and just a great shot. Those are clouds off to the left of Mount Washington, right? In that photo? Yeah. They look like they're part of the mountain, a fluffy part of the mountain, but a beautiful morning there. All right, going up to Pinkham Notch, they're at 5 degrees this morning right now, so half of Conway. So 5 degrees up there at the base of Mount Washington and Wildcat Mountain up in Pinkham Notch. But as the sun kind of climbs up over, you'll be able to see a lot more sun, a lot more temperatures rising up there. If we were to go to the other side of the mountain, Bretton Woods is at 10 degrees also. And up on the summit, it's a -10 right now. So a lot of 5s and 10s in the weather temperatures this morning. So 10 degrees. But for us today, sunny skies, temperatures will climb up to around 20, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds with some gusts up to 30. Tonight, though, mostly clear, temperatures around -3. It's because it's mostly clear. The heat's going to dissipate. And winds 10, gusting up to 20. On Wednesday, partly sunny day, temperatures around 28 degrees with some light and variable winds. And then we could get some snow coming in on Wednesday night and then continuing into Thursday. In Thursday, it's going to be snow mainly in the morning, then a light snow accumulation during the day, or total. 38 degrees, winds coming out of the south, shifting west 10. Could get some gusts up to 20 or more on Thursday. So we took a look around the White Mountains, brought to you by White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. So as I mentioned, great conditions. And so why don't we take a look at our cross-country ski conditions? And they're all jumping up and down. Because look at this. Bretton Woods has 3 inches of snow in the last day, 4 inches of snow in the last 2 days, 10 inches of snow in the last 6 days, and now it's all machine groom packed powder, 100 kilometers of classic, 100 kilometers skate groom, and it's 18 to 24 inches of snow up there. And they're happy. They're happy people up there at Bretton Woods. And they've got grooming back, so on the backcountry. There's some that haven't been groomed, obviously, but grooming will continue today. And of course, you can also eat some lunch up there, take your lunch with you, and then go out onto the trails at Bretton Woods. Bear Notch Ski Touring in Bartlett is saying their waterfall crossing, the Village Loop, are open, and they're both freshly groomed. They got 4 inches of new snow yesterday, and definitely want to check that out. Their trail surface, I like how they describe it, a machine groomed, silky packed powder surface. Silky packed powder. And 32 kilometers of skiing for them there. Great Glen Trails, 3 inches in the last 24. Packed powder, loose granular, 19 to 29 inches. 20 kilometers classic, 28 kilometers skate groomed up there. So they've got 45 kilometers open altogether. And don't forget, you can always go up there and check it. There's some penguins and polar bears enjoying the penguin and polar bear camp that they have up there for the youngsters. And you can also check out a snow coach while you're out there, the Tubing Hill, and of course, fat biking. All of that is available up there. And look at that sky, blue sky. And Jackson Cross Country has 15 inches of new snow in the past 6 days, and no kilometers of classically groomed, 80 kilometers skate groomed, but they are out grooming as we speak. So the best thing to do is check out their website or give them a call and find out exactly what's going on. But a lot of their trails are groomed, but they were just groomed in the last few days, so as they say there. Great first-time excursions if you want to check them out. The Wentworth Resort Trail, the Ellis River Trail to the Cocoa Cabin. That one's a lot of fun. And also Woodchuck Fields. So definitely some great opportunities to do some skiing. And, of course, the Wildcat Valley Trail. That's definitely some backcountry, cross-country.
Have you ever done that, Rob?
I have not. No.
No.
You know what would happen to me? I'd fall down.
You're not a weeble wobble, eh?
Yeah, I'd fall down.
Well, it's a terrific, it's a throwback. It
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
harkens back to the golden days of the
Yeah, I
30s.
harken back to the seat of my car so I can drive.
Wildcat Valley. Yep, you need a pass to head up on Wildcat first
Right.
of all,
And then you go down.
Then you get a pass to Jackson Ski Touring, and what an adventure! Yep.
How long would that take, Hans, to go from Wildcat down to Jackson?
Well, just a couple plus hours.
Really?
It's a terrific.
Wow.
The biggest thing is to kind of stage your cars.
Yeah.
Because you do head up one way up Wildcat Ski Area, and then you come down into Jackson, the town of Jackson, and Jackson Ski Touring. So it's a bit of a kind of, the orchestrations there. But hey, look who's in the house.
I have to admit, I think that'd be fun. I think that would be fun.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Nate Harvey is here, and he's going to be coming on to the program in just a little bit. Plus, of course, we've got Watch and Win prizes and the Observatory Report, so we've got a lot more stuff. Oh, the event report. Let's talk about some events, Hans.
All right, why not?
We got thrown off by Nate Harvey. It happens. So let's talk about one of the things we want to start off with for our event report. We mentioned it before. It's the Penguins and Polar Bear Nordic Ski Camp up there at Great Glen Trails. Today's the last day, and it focuses on games and fun while teaching cross-country ski basics for kids ages 6 to 11. And both Penguins and Polar Bears start off with games that teach and test stopping abilities. And then the trails of Great Glen that wind through the meadows and forest will be explored. So you can definitely check that out up there at Great Glen Trails. Shawnee Peak has live stand-up with comedian Bob Marley tonight. The show begins at 7:30, and it's a fundraising event for Shawnee's adaptive program. There'll be a cash bar in the Great Room, and tickets are just $35. Maybe sold out, so definitely check them out. They're available through guest services. The Kitty Litter Cardboard Box Race is happening today at Wildcat Mountain. It's a fun-free February vacation tradition for kids. Build your own vessel out of cardboard boxes and go for the fastest run of the day, best decorated, best crash, or Judge's Choice awarded prizes. Pre-registration is required at guest services between 8:30 a.m. and 1:30, and the event will start at 2 p.m. on the small slope across from the bridge. Sunday River has Fire Dancer and Fireworks tonight. Performances at 7:45 and 8:15 at the South Ridge Lodge. Hoopalua fire dancing performances have become a staple in heating up our cold winter season. Diane's energetic fire dancing routines blend high-intensity mixture of various flaming apparatuses set to music. Come thaw out by the South Ridge Fire Pit and enjoy the free shows at 7:45 and 8:15, followed by fireworks at 8:30. And do you know it's time for the weekly online Watch and Win question? Yes, that's right. Last week's prize was a lift ticket valid at both Attitash and Wildcat, and the question was, Mount Lafayette is located in what range? Is it the Presidential, the Carter Moriah, the Sandwich, or the Franconia Range? And of course the answer was the Franconia Range. And the winner, drawn from all correct responses, was Catherine Albright. She was the big winner. Big shout out to Catherine for knowing that it was the Franconia Range. But this week we get a new winner because we've got 2 total trail tickets good for cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, snow tubing, and a guided tour aboard the Mount Washington Snow Coach at Great Glen Trails. So this week's question is, according to Mount Washington Observatory's normal monthly averages, what is the snowiest month on the summit of Mount Washington? Would it be December, January, February, or March? They should have thrown in July there just for giggles. To answer, go to our website, whitemountains.tv, click Win Prizes, and we'll draw one winner from all the correct answers. So good luck! And don't forget, our website is full of info that our website, I'm reading this, is also full of local info, has the live stream of the show, and just go to whitemountains.tv. Alrighty, now we're going to go away. Then we're going to chat with the observatory. Then we're going to chat with Nate Harvey, and we're going to continue to have a great day. So we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the Kids Rule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Skiers 13 and up will love Cranmore's Get Skiing and Riding program. Discover skiing and riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore Explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, Soaring Eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore value card at cranmore.com.
Drive through the gates of Nesselnook Farm in Jackson, New Hampshire to discover an unforgettable 65-acre winter wonderland. Climb aboard a custom Austrian sleigh, lavishly upholstered, comfortably heated, and pulled by magnificent English Shire horses. You'll ride along a lantern-lit trail to the sound of sleigh bells, over Victorian bridges, through enchanting woodlands, and along the picturesque Ellis River. Enter the 3-acre Victorian skating park and glide along the groomed ice of magical Emerald Lake. Skate rentals available. Warm up next to a roaring fire with a cup of hot chocolate. Or relax in the fully enclosed warming center. Explore the estate's trails on snowshoe, an expansive network that connects to the Jackson ski touring trails. Nesselnook has a large inventory of equipment available for rental. As the daylight dims at Nesselnook, thousands of lights turn on, converting this Currier and Ives scene into an even more magical experience. Call 603-383-7101 for more info and to make sleigh ride reservations at Nesselnook. Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at shawneepeak.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us right here is Nate Harvey from Great Glen.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
I also missed the hair and makeup on the way in. No one took care of me, but
from Great Glen Trails
Outdoor Center.
Outdoor Center. How are you, Nate?
We do a lot of things there.
You do a lot of things, and so I will start off, of course, about me, because we went up there.
We'll probably start and finish with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went up there on Sunday. and did the tubing. Then we did some cross-country skiing, did some buying in your shop. What a great afternoon we had up there. And I haven't done the tubing up there before. Done the cross-country, but the tubing hill is just fun.
Yeah, it's not like the 7 lanes and the chairlift that brings you up. Also, the weight that you have to have sometimes to ride that. It's just a wide open tube hill, and you pay $15 a day. Go get it.
Yeah, and the other people who were there, interacting with them, and the kids who wanted to do it. There's one little kid who didn't want to do it, but yet he kept doing it and doing it. I don't want to do this, but he kept doing it. I don't want to do this. And just was having a great time. It was so much fun.
So the way you got onto the tubing hill is you bought a trail pass to access the ski trails, but the tubing's included. And a lot of people don't see that on paper or know the value till they're there. They're like, wow.
Yeah, and what was funny, too, is so then we went out and did our cross-country skiing and passed numerous people that we had seen on the tubing hill. So they had done the same thing.
Yeah, you can spend half a day, full day there for sure.
Oh, easily.
Yep.
Easily.
And also going on this week is the Snow Coach, which is the tracked vehicle at Mount Washington. Days like today with 60, 70 mile visibility, some wind up there, it feels real.
Yeah.
Those drivers are incredible, and the tour is excellent. Yeah, I guess it's on the screen here. But we are very busy. We're doing 15, 16 trips a day.
Wow.
With 8 people in each, and if you don't book ahead, you're not getting on. So you go to the website, dial it up, and see which time slot fits your needs.
Yeah, and it looks like there'll be, any day this week is going to be a good day. There's a little bit of snow on Thursday, but that's a nice feature too.
Yeah, we do it in the blizzard, no problem. We also wanted to talk about the Outfitters shop, which you ended up finishing your day with.
I did, and things on sale, which was very nice, since we bought a whole package up there.
All skis, boots, poles, bindings are 20 off right now, and we've got some good equipment still left up in there, and then base layers and Patagonia are on sale too, and everything you need to get outfitted for sure.
Well, the thing that I like, and we've talked about this before, and it was obvious when we were there on Sunday, I like being able to be like, here's my kid, he wants to ski, you figure it out. And that's exactly what you did. So I didn't have to worry about, is this the right boot, is this the right pole, anything like that. The expert knowledge makes a big difference.
Yep, we know the inventory very well, and we all tested it. And I've even skied on that kid ski that Beckett was on. So the shop has a reputation. It's our 25th year. We do a great job up there. All the staff know the product very well.
And it does make, and we left there going, well, that was a good, and we felt it was a good deal, what we paid and everything else. So
yeah, and
we were very pleased.
If you're an alpine skier or a snowboarder or just an outdoor person in the wintertime and you want to go for a run or snowshoe running or anything, there's always something up there for people to check out for clothing and accessories.
Yeah, which is nice. And, of course, cross-country skiing, you do see the people sometimes in their full parkas, and then they realize it's a little bit too much because you do build up quite a bit of a sweat there.
You can get a workout pretty quickly in cross country. Our lessons have been going really strong this week too, so that's one of the first things, when we eyeball you at the counter, you ditch a layer here or there, and we'll help you dress for the occasion. So our instructors are really knocking it out of the park this week.
And today's the last day of the Penguins and Polar Bears.
Yeah, the kids' camp is, if you're not there by 8:30, what time is it? Right now, you're probably not getting in. So we'll see you next year for that, but we do offer lessons throughout the rest of the week.
And I had a friend who they posted, they were up there on Sunday, their kids were in the program, and then they've been up there every day since.
Yeah, there's a cool video on our page for that last night. Pretty cute to have a family of 5 all learning how to ski at the same time.
Exactly. Well, that's what I want to do. We're going to do it. That's our next step. We're going to go up.
And we're going to have 5 kids?
We're not going to have 5 kids. We're going to have a lesson so we can all perfect. I'm not good on the hills. But
yeah, but you're an alpine skier, so you'll link it up as soon as you get a little direction, a couple pointers. You'll be like, oh yeah, this is.
Well, that makes sense.
Why did I wait so long for this?
But it's been a good winter for you this year.
Yeah, we just hit 145 inches of snow this morning. I skied after work last night. It was 3 to 4 fluff, and that's going to groom down, pack down to be, I dare say, the best day of skiing we've seen this year, just because of overall coverage and conditions. A little breezy in the field, put on your balaclava and get out in the woods and just enjoy some beautiful skiing.
Yeah, we were laughing because we were skiing by the fences. At least we think they were the fences because there's only the top of the
Rob,
fences.
those fences started this tall.
Oh,
and now,
I know.
And now it's like a grooming hazard because they're gone. And they're there to help collect wind and keep snow on the trails. But now we don't need them because
right.
There's so much snow. It's such a good East Coast year.
Yeah. Now, will this snow allow you to extend the season at all, or does the season usually end pretty much around the same time?
It's really on your lap. If you do your job in promoting this valley, if people are still here on April 1st, we're open. But it seems like, if Boston is golfing and biking, they've kind of put the skis away.
Right. Well, then, so basically the people who are up this week, they should be going up to Great Glen Trails.
Come now. Yep. Spend a lot. Make us feel good. No, I think last year we didn't have the best snowpack overall. It was really up and down like this.
Right.
And we stayed open to April 3rd. So I can see that again. I don't know about April 10th. It would be the latest ever. I think we've made it to the 6th before or something.
Oh, there we go. There's a goal.
But the skiing is still, all the staff, if we're off and done, we're out finding skiing other places and just skiing on corn snow and stuff. But you can Nordic ski well into April.
Absolutely.
For sure, on the fields. But we need to talk about this big event coming up.
Let's talk about it then.
What do we have, another 30 minutes left?
Easily for you.
Good. So it is the Ski Shoe, as in snowshoe, and Fat Bike to the Clouds event this coming Saturday. You can register online until the 1st of March or before the 1st, and it's $45. What it is America's toughest 10-kilometer winter race.
So what's the date of the race? Because that wouldn't be this Saturday, because that would be before
it's
March
the one
1st.
after this. So
okay.
It's the 3rd.
March 3rd.
Yeah, it's a 10 o'clock start for skiers, and then we stagger the snowshoers and bikers after that. It's quite a spectacle to watch these folks climb up the Mount Washington Auto Road on their fat bikes and snowshoes and skis.
I can imagine.
It is not for beginner athletes. You can enter it and pay the $45, but after a certain amount of time, we pull the plug and stop timing you because there's no way you're going to make it there by the time we need to go down and throw the party.
Yeah.
So you need to be an experienced skier or a fat biker. Winning times, the course is always different depending on temperatures and snow conditions and how windy it is up there and everything. But I think the winning time's right around 34, 32 or something. And this is a 10K uphill. Basically, it's 4 kilometers on our trails and then 6K up the auto road with an average grade of 12%. So it's up, up, up.
And then how do you get down?
You ride your bike, you snowshoe down, ski down. We do a nice, cool groom up the road, so you have a nice flat surface. We have a couple snow coaches up there that are prepped and warm so you get your medal, and then you've got a bag of clothes that you've preset. So if you're going to work hard, like you said, you might get a little sweat on going up Mount Washington. So you've got your puffy coat and stuff, so you can just rip down the auto road and back to the lodge for beer and party.
There you go. So you definitely want to sign up for that soon.
Yeah, there's well over 100 people now. We are only going to take 200. So if you think you want a challenge, this will be one. And there's going to be some pretty stout athletes, and then some mediocres like me. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying I wouldn't be in the top 20. That's for sure. It's quite an event, and it's one of those few times when you can actually ride your bike at Mount Washington. People love this challenge. We're going 2,200 feet up from the base. So almost 4,000 feet, not to the summit of the mountain in the winter. That's not going to happen, but there's only 3 or 4 days when you could ride your bike. Right.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, the guy in the back there doing the switchboard, I think he's done everything but ride a bike up there. But maybe you have, Hans. Have you? Yeah, you rode a bike. Probably a one-wheeler. So that's the event on the 3rd. Sign up soon, or just come and help watch it. Whatever, ski that day on the trails and watch those guys, cheer them on, bring a cowbell. There's a bunch of beer at the end from Moat, and other sponsors are taking care of us with goodie bags. So,
well, very cool. Sounds like a blast.
Yeah, if you want to hit that sale in the shop, just to wrap it up here before we end up talking about you some more, come up this week and check it out. The skiing is incredible right now at Great Glen.
Now, you could try out equipment too, right?
Sure, Yep, we're doing that.
Make sure it's the right thing for you.
Every day, all day. We're open till 4:30. Get your tube on.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Well, Nate Harvey, good to see you as always.
Yeah,
and
thanks.
have a good time up there at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center.
And this Sunday, I don't know if those guys will make it in here to talk about it or not, but I was able to actually take a Sunday off and do the event last year. That chocolate tour that goes around town is really fun.
Yeah.
They maybe they're sold out of tickets, but just a plug for local skiing here and all the businesses in the valley that make a lot of chocolate for people.
Absolutely.
Try to get in on that.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the tubing hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Sunday River, Maine. Size, variety, and most of all, snow you can depend on all season long. Sunday River is located in the western mountains of Maine, just 1 hour from North Conway and 90 minutes from Portland, Maine. The resort is home to 135 trails and glades spread across 8 interconnected mountain peaks. With a trail network over 3 miles wide, the resort offers plenty of terrain for everyone, ranging from groomed cruisers to steeps, glades, and terrain parks. In addition to all this terrain, Sunday River has a total of 15 lifts, including 5 high-speed lifts, to ensure you'll spend your day making turns rather than waiting in line. To learn more about Sunday River, to save on lift tickets, and to check the latest snow conditions, visit sundayriver.com.
Austin Powers here, Groovy baby, international man of mystery. Here I am in North Conway, the Adventure Suites. I can't believe I found this place. Look at this hotel. This is called the Love Shack. This place is just smashing. Come and check it out.
Hello, hello, hello. Captain Nigel here from British Airways. Relaxing for a change, not in the cockpit, but in the Sky Captain's Lounge at the Adventure Suites. This is my favorite place to stay in America, probably in the world. The Adventure Suites, the wine cellar. Welcome to the Roma Rendezvous. It's a beautiful room. The beautiful statues, beautiful everything about it. The Roma Rendezvous and the Adventure Suites. Hello there people, Rastaman here. Welcome to the Jungle Room. Look at this in the Adventure Suites. I love this place. Have a beautiful time in North Conway. The Adventure Suites.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Outdoor winter adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest cross-country ski trail network in the East with premium daily grooming. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. No other cross-country ski area caters to kids and families like Jackson Ski Touring. Kids under 10 ski for free every day of the season. Special family ski lessons and new kids group lessons are available. Visit the expanded Storyland Element Garden or race on the Kids Ankle Biter Race Course. And ski to Jackson Ski Touring's Cocoa Cafe on the Ellis River Trail for roast your own marshmallow s'mores and locally made baked goods. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes only $21. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lesson. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail shop all on site. For more information, visit jacksonxc.org or call the Touring Center at 383-9355.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
McGrath's Tavern in North Conway is a chef-owned and operated Irish tavern and restaurant located in North Conway. Chef signatures include pistachio-crusted salmon, pork penne pasta, and Seamus's legendary pot roast. McGrath's was voted top 10 ski town burgers. Enjoy live music select nights in the tavern.
Enjoy a wonderful 5-course dinner or a bountiful country breakfast at the Notchland Inn, an 1860s granite mansion located on a 100-acre estate in the midst of the White Mountain National Forest. The Notchland Inn is located just outside of Bartlett, an idyllic Harts location.
Authentic Indian cuisine is here in North Conway at Shalimar of India. Owners, chefs Avtar and Danwan Singh are from Punjab, India. Shalimar makes every item from scratch and uses a traditional tandoor or clay oven to bake their breads. They also customize your meal to your desired level of spiciness.
Moat Mountain Smokehouse is a 174-seat brew pub, restaurant, and inn located in one of North Conway's historic buildings. Their award-winning ales and lagers are brewed on-site with fresh mountain water. Enjoy a pint in the pub or take home a growler, 22-ounce bomber bottle, or a few big cans.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountain TV 16. It's a fine February 19th. Hard to believe we're already in February, we're already in the 19th. But so glad that you're here joining us today. So glad that you're here in the Mount Washington Valley. And we've got a lot of things to talk about. Let's start with our weather forecast right now and see what that's coming up for. All right, so today looks a little bit like this. It's going to be sunny, temperatures around 20 degrees, winds coming out of the northwest 10 to 15, wind gusts up to 30. Tonight dropping down to probably -3, mostly clear, again breezy during the overnight. And then on Wednesday, partly sunny during the day, temperatures climbing up to the upper 20s, and then a little bit of snow later on in the evening, and then carrying on into Thursday. And Thursday will start off with snow, mainly in the morning. Additional light snow accumulations, temperatures rising up to around 38. Winds 10, gusting up to 20 on Thursday. So coming up on the program, Donna Dolan is here. We're going to talk about Tin Mountain Conservation Center and, of course, all the great things that they have going on, including the Tin Mountain First Season Auction. We've got Watch and Win prizes. We've got events, and we have so much more. But right now, let's go into our snow report and let you know what's happening at your favorite ski area. I don't think you could ask for better snow conditions than what we have right now. So let's take a look at that. And our snow report is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And taking a look at them, look at that, 63 trails. They're 100% open with 37 miles of skiing. All their lifts are going today. It's packed powder and machine-groomed conditions at Bretton Woods. Attitash is also 100% open with 319 acres, 68 trails, 15 inches of new snow in the last week, and all the lifts are going to get you to the top at Attitash. Granmore Mountain in North Conway is 100% open with 170 acres, 13 miles of skiing, all 7 lifts, and 14 inches of snow for them in the last week. So lots of great skiing, and don't forget Cranapalooza this afternoon. King Pine, 100% open, 17 trails, 50 acres, 5 miles, 5 lifts, machine-groomed packed powder, and plenty of events all throughout the week. So check that out at kingpine.com. And don't forget, skiing in the snow at King Pine. Shawnee Peak, 15 inches in the last week. Machine-groomed packed powder, 100% open with 245 acres, 42 trails, 6 lifts, and a base of 28 to 40 inches at Shawnee Peak. Sunday River over in Newry, Maine, a couple inches in the last storm, but even more in the previous week, 28 to 40 inches on the base, 135 trails, 870 acres, 55 miles, 15 lifts. All the peaks are there at Sunday River. Wildcat Mountain, again, 100% open, 48 trails, 225 acres, 16 miles of skiing, 4 lifts today, 18 inches of snow in the last week at Wildcat. Take a look at cross-country conditions, and they are fabulous, too. 57 trails up there at Bretton Woods adds up to 100 kilometers of classic, 100 kilometers of skate skiing, a base of 18 to 24 inches. It's machine-groomed and packed powder. Bear Notch Ski Touring, 10 inches of new snow in the last 3 days, packed powder, 32 kilometers classic, 35 kilometers skate-groomed, and don't forget some of the favorite trails, including the Waterfall Crossing and the Village Loop, are freshly groomed. Great Glen Trails, 3 inches of new snow in just the last day. Packed powder, loose granular, 20 kilometers of classic, 28 kilometers skate groomed. All 45 kilometers are open. And don't forget also Snow Coach, Tubing Hill, and fat biking at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Cross Country, 15 inches of new snow in the last week. And they have 80 kilometers skate groomed. Of course, they're out grooming this stuff, that stuff, plus the stuff that they groomed on the other days. So everything pretty much has been groomed within the last couple days, just some newer than others. But don't forget, of course, the Wentworth Resort Trail, the Ellis River Trail, and the Woodchuck Fields are great for first-time excursions. All righty, so there we go. And we're going to do a watch and win in a second, but we want to remind you about our social media contest. And so Hans is going to show some pictures here, and these people are now entered in this contest. So that's right. So you share your White Mountain photos for a chance to win a Thule round trip boot backpack. It's the 60-liter, and look at this. It's going to hold everything you want, plus it has the secure compartment for your sunglasses and other soft stuff. So lots of great things that you can carry in there. Retails for $129.95, but how do you win it? Well, here's how you win it. You take pictures of you or your family enjoying the White Mountains or watching White Mountains TV. Share your photo on social media, and then you can do it by going to White Mountains TV Facebook page, post it directly there, or you can just tag White Mountains TV on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And then we're going to show photos on TV throughout the week. Choose one at random on Sunday, and they will win the Thule round trip boot backpack. In fact, did you fire up the photo machine there, Hans?
This must be you giving last week's snow report, I think.
I think that was. So somebody chose me as their Facebook photo, and so that's a nice one there. That was from, where is it here? That was from Heidi Wright. Took that photo, and as she said, if she had the backpack, then she'd be more motivated than to sit there and watch Rob on TV. Though I can't think of anything much better than that for for doing that. Let
So
me
these
find.
these folks are all in the mix.
Oh, they're all in the mix. They're all in a chance
for
to
the
win.
back.
Mark Zunick won that picture. Maple Villa Glade. They took that photo, so a nice picture there. And
here's a series, I think. This couple here. Oh, nope. Out of sequence there. But
out of sequence, that one. And your photos are showing up in a different order than my
oh,
photos.
they're a little out of order. I'm sorry, but
that's okay. Brenda Busta posted that photo.
Yes, we know Brenda.
And,
yeah, and there she is. I think that's
yep.
Brenda on the left. She's
enjoying some skiing, obviously, and some relaxing. And
there we go. And there's a series of
there
three.
we go.
Yep.
They see they're not showing up as a series on me. There we go. Giovanni Pacini did that. What do you do on a chilly night in Jackson? We head over to the Wentworth Inn Ice Bar, obviously, and enjoy the great things there. And a lap snackin', it says. Leslie Gibson, lap snackin' at Attitash.
All right.
So, there we go. So if you do that, you have a chance to win this great Thule pack. And you can see there's not a lot of people who are so far in the mix, so it's a good opportunity for you to do that. Plus, we love to see what you're doing here in the White Mountains. So take a photo, tag us, and then let us know what you're doing, and you can chance to win that backpack. So right now, let's give something away, 356-6619, and if you win this, you're also entered to win the Patagonia Black Hole Duffel Bag. So let's give away, I have a gift card to the Red Parka Pub Steakhouse and Pub, or Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, right there in Glen, New Hampshire. Check out all the great food there. What a great place to hang out during the week in the pub. And check out live music and other fun activities going on. All of the following are terms for a group of cats, except for which one? Would it be a clouder of cats, a cluster of cats, a clutter of cats, a glaring of cats, a pounce of cats, a kindle of cats, or a catch of cats? One of those is not a proper term for a group of cats. I kind of like all of them, actually.
Wow.
So. Clouder, cluster, clutter, glaring, pounce, kindle, cat. Good morning, White Mountains. Today, clouder, cluster, clutter, glaring, pounce, kindle, or catch. Which one is not a group of cats?
Which one is not a group of cats? It is a Kindle.
A kindle of cats. Is it a kindle of cats, Hans? Very close, but no. So a kindle of cats is correct. I find myself speaking in alliteration. Good morning, White Mountains. Today, which one of those is not a group of cats?
I'm going to go with E, pounce.
E, a pounce of cats. So pounce is correct then. So pounce is one. So sorry about that. So wow. So we've eliminated pounce and kindle. They are both terms for a group of cats. Good morning. Do you know which one is not a group of cats?
A clouder of cats.
A clouder of cats. No, clouder, number A.
Clouder. That is correct. It is a term for cats.
It is a term for cats.
Kindle was the closest.
All right. So we still haven't figured out which one is not a term for a group of cats. So, good morning. Which one is not a group of cats?
A glaring.
Which one?
Glaring.
A glaring of cats. Is it a glaring of cats?
These are all further away from the
further
answer.
away from the. So a glaring is a group of cats. So,
Yep.
Wow, this is interesting. All right. Good morning. Do you know which one is not a group of cats?
Is it a pounce of cats?
Somebody already said pounce, so you get another chance. Good morning, White Mountains Today.
Hello.
Hello there. Do you know which one it is not?
I'm going to say catch.
A catch of cats. It is, in fact, a catch of cats is not a proper term for a group of cats. Who's on the phone?
This is Willie.
Willie, how are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Very good. And where are you calling from today, Willie?
North Conway.
Calling from North Conway. Well, you have a gift card to the Red Parka Pub and Steakhouse.
Awesome. And I'm in the drawing, right, Rob?
Oh, and plus you're also in the drawing, absolutely, for the great Black Hole Duffel. So hang on the phone. So that was just fun to say all those names, I think, is pretty much a clouder, cluster, clutter, glaring, pounce, and kindle of cats. I've got a kindle of cats in my house. Hans, what about you?
Clouder.
Clouder. I've got a clouder of cats.
You know who knows cats and all sorts of things? Critters of the critters well. And coming up here is
Donna Dolan. She probably would have gotten that right away.
Yep.
Right away.
Hey.
All right, we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the Valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland Family's Touring Center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the Valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Welcome to Woodstock Inn Brewery, a 10-time Best of New Hampshire winner. It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay. Enjoy the cozy yet adventurous menu of our top-rated restaurant, set inside an authentic 1890s train station, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with indoor and seasonal outdoor dining options, live music, entertainment, and more. Brewery tours are offered daily. You can sample our classics like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Red Rack Ale, or try one of our new beers like Moody Brew or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale, most of which are available for purchase in our gift shop, on tap, or wherever great beers are sold across New England. With 40 unique rooms and suites and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Centerpiece on the set of White Mountains Today is presented by Lemon and Tulips Floral Shop in Freiburg, Maine, designing floral for weddings, events, and local deliveries with seasonal flowers, fun household plants, and local artisan gifts.
Treat your family to a vacation you'll never forget at King Pine Ski Area. 17 trails of wild excitement for all levels. 28 kilometers of cross-country skiing, snow tubing, ice skating, night skiing, and sleigh rides. Winter fun for the whole family. Come to the place where families can laugh, let loose, and play together. Create your own family traditions at King Pine, East Madison, New Hampshire.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here, White Mountain TV 16. Donna Dolan is here from Tin Mountain Conservation Center. Donna, how are you?
I'm doing great, Rob. It's always so great to be on outside television.
Well, always good to see you. And look at all this stuff you brought.
Yes, quite a bit. Tin Mountain Conservation Center, as you know, is a nonprofit in the Valley, started grassroots in Jackson, New Hampshire, because there is a mountain called Tin Mountain in Jackson. And the original owners owned it, and they opened it up to the public. And it started off with one classroom in Jackson. And what the owners wanted to do, the Rockwells, was to promote an appreciation of the environment by having people go through the land and then teaching what was in the outdoors right next to the children. And that one classroom now has, in the past over 34 years, increased to addressing 5,000 children a year, over 5,000, I believe it's 6,000 a year. We have naturalists going to all the schools in SAU 9, we have them in SAD 13, all the way up to Berlin and Gorham. It's really quite fantastic. We do have a nature learning center, as you know, in Albany, New Hampshire, so I know this week's vacation week, so there might be people out there who don't know about us. We have beautiful trails, and you can come. We have winter camp right now for the children, but you can still come. We could give you a tour of the center, and we could also take you on the nature trails. But I'm here to tell you there's ways to support us.
Oh, absolutely. And I just want to jump into, you're talking about the locations. The spot in Jackson, that building, is one of my favorite buildings in the Mount Washington Valley. There's just something about it. You go in there and it's open. And just the vibe you get when you go in there with the nature that's around it, the stuffed animals and all the other things. It's just such a great spot.
Are you talking about the one in Albany?
No, the one in Jackson.
Oh, the one in Jackson.
Up on Tin
yes. Well, that's a good segue because we still use that field station. We have a naturalist living there now, and the Rockwells still own that property. They have a house up on the top of the hill, but that field station that you're talking about that still has the mounts in it is open in the summertime for a field station for summer camp.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's how I'm familiar with it. And I just love that building. And
we have 5 different locations for summer camp. And our summer camp brochures just came out, hot off the press. And if you go online right now, tinmountain.org, you can sign up for camp right now. Online this year, and I do recommend doing it early. We do fill up quickly.
Absolutely, you fill up, yep.
Yes, we have winter camp right now, and they're all filled except for one. So if you have an older child, grades 4 to 6, we do have winter survival camp. From my last I heard, we have like 4 slots left.
Yep.
So if you're interested in your child, that's on Friday. Saturday, we have a program for the whole family, which is out cross-country skiing. And depending on weather conditions, that can change, so keep us posted, give us a call. But all our information, all our nature programs, summer camps, winter camps, and we started just something new again because of popular demand, Nature Nuts, which is for ages 3 to 5, and that's when your son started.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
Age.
It was unbelievable.
And now they're in college,
Yeah.
and so is my daughter.
Or beyond, yeah.
Or beyond, exactly. She's finishing her postdoc in environmental science. So for a lot of youth in this area, it is a nice foundation for them later on if they go into the sciences. And we do have scholarships that we give to Kennett High School students going into the sciences as well as Freiburg Academy. In the event I'm going to talk about right now, we have a live section to this auction, and we do offer the ability for the children, for the families in the, sometimes not families, but individuals in the audience, to bid on camperships for summer camp as well as for college scholarships for students going into those fields. And it's very popular. The
absolutely.
big cards go up, and we raise a lot of money that way.
So let's talk about this event that's coming up on March 9th.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first season? I'm drawing a blank there.
Yes, it is.
First season benefit dinner. I don't know why season was just... and
That's
what a neat event held over there at the Freiburg Gymnasium, which is this, I mean, it's a beautiful gym, but it transforms for this dinner. And there's really a fun, I guess you wouldn't kind of think that it would be so cool in there when you've got all this stuff spread out.
It's true. We have over 300 items. Right now we have 265. We're still collecting them. So if you're a business and you want to donate to us, we're still accepting. We have wonderful sponsors. Go to our website. You'll see the whole list of sponsors. We will be putting up the event program, which every single business will be listed. There's a lot of local businesses that donate. We have many volunteers, and we do transform that gymnasium into a wonderful, quiet space with bird sounds and trees, and it feels like a natural environment. It's really wonderful. But the event is March 9th, Saturday. It is by reservation, so you have to pay in advance.
Right.
It's $75 a ticket. Hart's Catering is a caterer, and they do a fantastic job. This year there's prime rib, roasted turkey. We have vegan eggplant with Marcella, which is delicious. We have a mashed potato bar, and they have wonderful desserts. Lindt Chocolate's one of our sponsors. Everyone gets Lindt Chocolate at the event as well.
Nice.
And Valley Originals always puts out great appetizers, and there's many things to bid on. Oxford House has a cash bar as you first go in. So at 5 p.m. it all begins, and at that point you can look at all those items that you talked about around the gymnasium. And then we also have maybe 8 or 10 items, that's all for live items, and David Freeman's our auctioneer this year. And those are very unique items. We still have this year we have a trip to Africa.
Nice.
So if you want a 6-day, 6-night, that'd be good for you and Nancy.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, it's a photographic safari tour, and it brings you into an area where there's a lot of wildlife because it is a game preserve. So you'll be seeing lions and cheetahs, and from I understand, near your luxury accommodations, the wildlife roams around, not the wilder ones, but you definitely have your zebras and your giraffes. And many people in the valley that I know have gone to this and have really enjoyed it, and they'll be at that event that night. And so if anyone's interested in that, they can actually talk to them before they decide to bid on it or not. And we have many local businesses. In front of me, if I can talk about some of the items that we have in craftspeople. We have Grandy Oats, which is a local company, and they're well known, and they have chocolate chunk granola, and they have a whole bag full of items that you can bid on. We have maple sugaring coming up really soon, and I do want to talk about, we have quite a few companies, and you're holding right now Saphound Maple. Corey Blodgett worked for Tin Mountain as a naturalist. She just had a baby, and she gave us this wonderful. This is a gallon?
No, this is a gallon. This is
a
a gallon of maple syrup. This is a lot of Well, almost a gallon. 128, yes, almost a gallon.
Almost
but
a
a
gallon.
lot of maple. This should last you for at least 2 weeks.
It should. And with the maple sugaring season coming, you can go to these places. Western Farms also has maple sugaring. They donate maple syrup as well, and we have other companies that do locally. We have craftspeople and artists. You're probably familiar with Linda Gray. She's
Yep.
from Jackson. And you can smell the paint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
what
fresh
Rob
it is.
first
You can
said.
still-
It was
yeah.
like, you can smell the paint. And every year she will paint a different painting for us. We have blown glass for different craftsmen. We have sports, outdoor type gear. Eastern Mountain Sports donated Rossignol cross-country skis. So there's really something for everyone to bid on. If you are interested at all in birding, the Tin Mountain Conservation Center has a bird society, and you're welcome to come to that and give us a call at any time. But we do have birding books. We have binoculars that are going up. We have even a telescope this year from Celestron Telescope.
Yep.
Kathy Bergeron at Bergeron gives a weather in the valley. So if you listen to the weather this morning, it's probably Kathy's husband, but she made these specifically for us. Really nice recycled tote bags that you can use instead of using plastic.
Yeah.
And we have some nature programs coming up right now on how to reduce your use of plastic, which would be really sweet. And she put these together with the birds. So we also have children's items. And in my car, I have this big red wagon. And Rob was a little relieved I didn't bring it in.
Yeah.
And that's donated by the State Farm Agency. And that's beautiful. So we have children's items as well. But again, that's March 9th. Tickets are on sale now. You could go give us a call at 603-447-6991. And it's like a wedding. So when you come, we have you sit next to people that you know, and if you don't know anybody, we make sure you're with somebody you feel that likes to talk and makes you feel comfortable.
Right.
And it really is a nice way to network. And we have over 300 people come, over 300 items. It's really a phenomenal way to raise money for Tin Mountain, have a good night. And it's celebrating spring. And with all the snow that we have, I think a lot of people may have cabin fever. A lot of them
Right,
are going
they-
out recreating, and it's great this week to do that for our mountain. And we also have ski passes and cross-country ski passes. I know that Bretton Woods was just here. We have passes to Bretton Woods and to all the ski areas around. Good for next year, golfing as well. So there's just something
There's
for
so
everyone.
much. There's so many great items and
It's amazing.
and great great opportunities to find some things that you wouldn't find otherwise.
True. So it's a good time. So again, give us a call at Tin Mountain. Go to our website. It has information on that. There's a whole detailed narrative as well on when it starts, what to expect. And if you have any other questions, we'll be glad to answer them. And definitely book your tickets now. Again, we have volunteers entering the items. We have volunteers who help with every aspect of this auction. So the more that we have ahead of time, the easier it is the night of the event. It's very
sure.
smooth, no lines.
Very
You
smooth,
go in,
yes.
and it's just, maybe at the end there might be a little bit of a line, but not that much.
No, it's
No.
definitely not. It's like you say, so well organized, and it
Mhm.
works very smoothly. So,
Yes.
and so definitely check it out. Go to the website, which is tinmountain.org. So throw in the org there, and check out for the first season benefit dinner auction.
Yes.
Plus
and
all
thank
the
you
other
for
great
time.
things going on at Tin Mountain all the time.
Yes, there's so much. And the Nature Nuts that I mentioned for the younger children is going to be every Tuesday, and that will begin March, right before the auction, that week of the auction. So definitely check that out. That's already on our website as well. And again, we have summer camp, and then we also have opportunities for interns. So if you're a college student out there and want to do some science research, we have avian ecology and forestry. And we have programs for adults and families, and it just keeps on going on and on.
It does.
And on.
It
It's
does.
wonderful. Yeah, thank you.
Well, Donna, so good to see you.
Same
and I'm
here,
sure we'll
Rob.
see you again.
Thank
and we'll be
you.
back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.
Thank you.
Check out White Mountains TV's North Conway Village live cam any time of day to see a live video feed of North Conway Village. See live conditions, traffic, Mount Washington Valley weather forecast and alerts all in one spot. Go to the website whitemountains.tv and click on live cam. The North Conway Village live cam is presented by Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, online at ShawneePeak.com.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the Valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Kids Rule is for kids that are ages 4 to 14. And we do spend a lot of time, and we see a lot of kids that are just starting out in the program, but we also see a lot of children that have started here and progressed, so they are masters all over the mountain. You know, they're skiing from the top of the mountain, they're looking for adventure in the terrain parks, or going through the glades. And it's all about providing an adventure and encouraging them to continue to build their skills and increase their knowledge and proficiency of skiing and the safety and responsibility of being a skier or a snowboarder. This gives them the consistency, the experience, and the mileage they need to get a good footing under them.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit Cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the Tubing Hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Welcome to White Mountains TV entertainment calendar, brought to you by Tin Cup Mountain Whiskey. American whiskey cut with Rocky Mountain water.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication for more than 22 years of unique quality merchandise. We are open daily in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
The Oxford House Inn in Freiburg Village is a Maine certified environmental leader. Enjoy seasonally changing, innovative menus featuring natural, local, and often organic foods prepared by a classically trained chef. Dine with mountain views and a candlelit dining room, or relax in Jonathan's, their granite-walled pub.
Good food and good times has been the motto at the Red Parka for more than 30 years. Family owned and operated, the Parka is famous for its great steak dinners, innovative menu, refreshing beverages, and dancing in the pub, located in Glen, New Hampshire.
The Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson has been a favorite of locals and tourists for decades. Enjoy Yankee-style cuisine in a rustic, three-story post and beam barn with views of Black Mountain Ski Resort. Sit fireside, enjoy live music, après-ski, or a family dinner.
Traditions Restaurant and Pub at Purity Spring Resort offers lakeside dining with classic and creative comfort food, craft beers, seasonal cocktails, wine, apps, and fresh entrees in their cozy pub and dining room. Just 15 minutes south of Conway on Route 153, traditionsnh.com. Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Good morning and welcome back to White Mountains Today here on White Mountains TV 16. It is a fine Tuesday morning, February 19th, February vacation week. Thanks so much for joining us. Take a look outside, see what the weather forecast looks like. And today looks like a nice one. Sunny skies, temperatures around 20 degrees. A little bit of a breeze, though, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Could get some gusts during the day, too. But a nice sunny day. Tonight, mostly clear, continuing the sunny, I guess, but after dark. Temperatures dropping down to around -3. Again, breezy during the overnight. On Wednesday, partly sunny, climbing up to the upper 20s, light and variable winds. And then on Thursday, snow mainly in the morning. Additional light snow accumulations is possible. Temperatures climbing into the upper 30s on Thursday. So there you go. Don't forget, coming up on the program tomorrow, Thomas Prindle will be here from King Pine. Also, Greg will be here from Loon Mountain, so we'll chat with them and see what's happening with those two ski areas, I can just imagine. Plus, Watch and Win. We've got still tons of prizes for our Watch and Win extravaganza, and we're going to give away at least one more prize today. But right now, let's check out some events that are going on coming up here in the Mount Washington Valley with our event report. Tomorrow at Wildcat Mountain, it's the one day that Wildcat permits lunch tray luge at the mountain. It's a February vacation tradition. Test your speed on the track at the base of Wildcat in a series of head-to-head heats. Based on the number of participants, the two fastest lugers will move on to the next heat until the finals at Wildcat. Shawnee Peak Family Day is tomorrow. It's a kid-oriented day on the slopes. All events are free and open to the public, and there's a costume contest for both young and old. This year, the theme is a showdown. Games are scheduled for 10:30 and 1:30. There'll be a sled pull, hula hoop, ring toss, hockey shot, and tug of war. 1 p.m., there's a blueberry pie eating contest, followed by a whoopie pie walk. Don't forget, in the Great Room all day, there will be a kids' arts table, prize table, Shawnee Peak tattoos. On Mountain, there'll be a scavenger hunt on the mountain and around the base lodge, cornhole, giant Jenga, and prizes will be awarded, and fun is guaranteed. Sunday River is excited to announce the international hypnotist, mentalist, magician Spidey will be performing as part of the Black Diamond Family Entertainment Series. Spidey has toured the Caribbean, the U.S., and Canada. He has performed on Netflix, Entertainment Tonight, NBC, Discovery, Sci-Fi, and more. A finalist of 3 international TV competition shows, including Canada's Got Talent, he's a YouTube sensation with millions of viewers in 210 countries. Also voted the 2017 Mentalist of the Year. This is one show you're not going to want to miss. Tickets are available to purchase on-site at the hotel front desk, Southridge Welcome Center, or day of at the Grand Ballroom entrance between 6 and 7 p.m. Squam Lake Science Center will visit Jackson Cross Country on Saturday, February 23rd with their presentation of animal athletes. Did you know a mountain lion can jump 15 feet in the air, or that a peregrine falcon can reach speeds of 240 miles per hour? Join a naturalist from Squam Lake's Natural Science Center, along with 3 wild animal athletes, to learn how speed, strength, and agility help them survive. You'll be able to compare your own athletic abilities to some of New Hampshire's wild athletes. There's a $5 suggested donation, and proceeds from this event help support Nordic programs in the Mount Washington Valley. And it is a Watch and Win extravaganza all week on White Mountains Today. We're live each morning of February Vacation Week, giving away incredible prizes, including apparel and gear from Outdoor Research, Patagonia, and Thule, plus local lift tickets, trail passes, restaurant gift certificates, and more. Watch on local cable TV or stream it from anywhere on our website, whitemountains.tv. All right, we're going to give away, we just mentioned Loon Mountain, so we've got a Loon Mountain Any Day lift ticket. So you can go across the Kank and do some skiing over there at Loon and enjoy the great conditions that they have. And so we're going to preview the question right now. We'll give you a chance to win it when we come back. But Hans is firing up the question generator, and you're going to call us in a minute. The Bath Haverhill is the oldest of one of these still in use in New Hampshire. What is it? Is it a rail line, a covered bridge, a dam, or a paper mill? The Bath Haverhill is the oldest one of these still in use in New Hampshire. What is it? I almost said it by not reading the whole question. I knew exactly what it was. All right, and you'll get a chance to win a Loon Pass right after this on White Mountains Today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Horse Feathers is a North Conway landmark, serving sustenance, merriment, and cheer for over 26 years. A must-stop during any Mount Washington Valley vacation. Their blog is updated almost daily and is the best source for all that is in the valley.
Snow Village Inn owners Kevin and Jen invite you to enjoy a cocktail by the fire or on the porch overlooking the mountains. Then, settle into Max's restaurant for flavorful classic dishes with a creative twist made from farm-to-table ingredients whenever possible. Max's at the Snow Village Inn is located in Snowville.
Merlino's Steakhouse has been owned by the Luciano family for over 48 years and features signature Angus beef, Italian, fresh seafood, a sports pub with 4 TVs, and a pub menu. Look for the sign of the Black Steer on the North Conway Strip, walking distance to hotels and outlet shopping.
Open since 1953 and voted one of the top 10 Irish pubs in New England, the Shenandoah Pub in Jackson Village has an extensive menu of affordable comfort food priced under $15.95, including their famous hand-tossed thin-crust pizza. Kids are welcome.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Walk into Fields of Ambrosia in North Conway Village to find shelves filled with natural organic bath and body products for the entire family. Made right in the store by owner Deb Jason. Deb uses locally grown herbs, essential oils, plant and vegetable oils, and botanical nutrients to create lotions, massage oils, scrubs, and handmade soaps. Rural remedies for muscle therapy, skin therapy, anti-stress, and outdoor products like deep-free insect repellent, tick repellent, and poison ivy therapy are straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. Men are pampered with bath, body, and grooming products and elegant shave accessories. Facial care lines include mature skin, anti-aging, acneic, and rosacea troubled skin, and their own line of mineral makeup suitable for all skin types. You will find natural brushes, sponges, and loofahs, bath salt crystals, shower blossoms, and bath bombs. Home aroma products include air fresheners, wax pottery, potpourri, and essential oil diffusers. A visit to Fields of Ambrosia on Main Street in North Conway Village is a treat all year round.
Good morning and welcome back, and good to see you as always. Got a couple things to do before we wrap up the program. Want to take a look at our snow report and let you know what's happening at your favorite ski area. And our snow report presented by Britton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, and recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming in the East for the 5th year. Britton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. And taking a look at these ski areas, there we go. Bretton Woods has 100% of their terrain open with 63 trails, 468 acres, 37 miles, 9 lifts, packed powder, and machine groomed. Taking a look at Attitash, they're also 100% with 68 trails, 319 acres, 23 miles, 9 lifts, machine groomed, packed powder at Attitash. Granmore Mountain, 14 inches of new snow in the past week, 55 trails, 170 acres, 13 miles, 7 lifts. King Pine is 100% with 17 trails, 50 acres, 5 miles, 5 lifts, machine groomed, packed powder conditions, and of course, Powder Bear. Shawnee Peak has 15 inches in the last week, machine groomed, packed powder, base of 28 to 40 inches, 42 trails, that's 100%. All their lifts are going today at Shawnee Peak, and they're open late. Sunday River, machine groomed, packed powder, base of 28 to 40 inches, 100% open with 135 trails on all of their peaks. 870 acres, 15 lifts, 15 miles of skiing. Wildcat Mountain, 18 inches in the last week. Machine Groom Pack Powder, base of 25 to 30 inches. 48 trails, 225 acres, 16 miles, and 4 lifts at Wildcat. If cross country is your thing, well, this is the week for you too. Because starting off at Bretton Woods, 100 kilometers of classic, 100 kilometers of skate groomed. It's all machine groomed pack powder and a base of 18 to 24 inches. Bear Notch Ski Touring has 10 inches in the last 3 days. Powder and pack powder, base of 24 to 38. 32 kilometers classic, 35 kilometers skate groomed. Great Glen Trails, pack powder, loose granular, 20 kilometers classic, 28 kilometers skate groomed, plus a whole bunch of backcountry. Jackson Cross Country, 15 inches of snow in the last week, 80 kilometers of classic and skate groomed, and I know there's more classic than it says right there, and they're skiing on a base of 14 to 30 inches of snow. Alrighty, so let's give away our final prize of the day as part of our Watch and Win extravaganza. A couple things I want to remind you. Don't forget to post your photo. If you're having fun in the Mount Washington Valley and in the White Mountains, post it on our Facebook page or post it on Instagram or one of them others. And just tag White Mountains TV in it, and then you're in the running for this fabulous Thule round-trip boot backpack. We're going to give away that on Sunday, so you definitely want to do that. And if you're a Watch and Win winner this week, you're also in the running for the Patagonia Black Hole duffel bag. That's going to fit pretty much everything you can imagine right there. And we're going to give that away also on Sunday if you're a Watch and Winner this week. So let's give away a Watch and Win prize right now. We got a lift ticket to Loon Mountain. So here's the question for you. This is a pretty easy one. Pretty easy one now. You're going to call us at 356-6619. And it says, the Bath Haverhill is the oldest of one of these in New Hampshire, still in use. What is it? Is it a rail line, covered bridge, dam, or paper mill? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us?
I think covered bridge.
A covered bridge? You think it's a covered bridge? Hans is playing with it. It's not.
It's not the covered bridge.
It's not the. I thought it was the covered bridge.
I almost thought it was myself.
Wow, interesting. So the Bath Haverhill is the oldest one of these still in use in New Hampshire. Huh. Well, I guess we're all surprised then, aren't we? So, good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer for us? Good morning, White Mountains Today. Do you have an answer? Is it a rail line, a dam, or a paper mill?
The rail line.
Is it a rail line, Hans? Not a rail line. So it's either a dam or a paper mill. Interesting, interesting. It's the oldest one of these still in use in New Hampshire. Good morning. Do you have an answer for us?
A dam.
A dam. Is it a dam? It is absolutely. It is a dam. Who's on the phone?
Tim.
Tim, how are you this morning?
Not too bad.
Well, good. And you're calling from where today?
Center Conway.
Calling from Center Conway. Well, Tim, you knew that it was a dam, and we've got a pass for you to Loon Mountain. So hang on the phone, get some more info there. So, yeah, I thought it was a covered bridge. I really did. I was thrown by that, and obviously our first answerer did that too. So, all right, so make sure you join us tomorrow morning. Right here on the program. We're live all week. So Wednesday, the middle of the week, and we've got lots of fun, including some great guests coming by, and part of our Watch and Win extravaganza. Hans, you going to be here?
Which day?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're going to be here tomorrow? Awesome.
I believe it's Marty Bash.
Marty Bash tomorrow, yep. And then, well, he's here on Thursday, I know that, and then I'm back on Friday.
Hey.
I get to be back on
Friday. The week rolls on.
So you have a great day here in the Mount Washington Valley. Make sure you keep it tuned right here to TV 16. And we'll see you next time. Rob Clark saying, have a great day.
It's Meister time on White Mountains TV. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Coverage presented by Physical Therapy at Memorial Hospital, helping you return to your optimum best. Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Zeb's General Store, an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. And the Valley Originals, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service.
chocolate. Hey, hey, I've heard nothing but hay all morning. Hay is for horses. There you go. Hi. Hello. Good. What's happening? How you doing? Look at that classic duel. It's a gorgeous day. We got BJ Sears of Sea Dogs in the house. OMG with a fat B for beautiful. We're going to Zip. It's the halfway through Meister season. Woo-hoo!
Outside TV for being part of all this.
When you see a camera pointed at you, make a weird face. Like that. This is going to be on our new album.
Running through my veins, takes me like a potion, changing chemistry in my brain. But she's got the sweetest curves. Money sure is helping out. Girl walks in the room, baby. See, catching everything's out. But if I do the things I know now, I give her love.
Look at this. Here's the man. How you doing? You had a good crowd tonight. 25, 30, something like that.
We're back week 6. We had to do a little guilt trip because we haven't had the big numbers that we were expecting this season. But we had about 25 tonight.
Yeah.
Great start. We've got people of all abilities, all ages coming out tonight to check out the beautiful conditions we have here at Cranmore.
It's awesome. What a great night.
And I'm doing double duty here. Not only are we putting together a championship team here, we're also heading up the uphill series.
All right, Andrew. We'll see you and the crew next week as we fade away into the
At age 48, Hans has set more speed climbing records there than anyone else alive.
I'm obsessed with pushing the limits, certainly of myself, but of others around me too.
I have an understanding for what he's doing because I've done it as well. I could get really freaked out because I know you push it hard. But I also know on the other side of that, he looks at himself very rationally and clearly. When he's setting a record, he's never rushed. He looks like he's just out climbing.
The rock star is once again setting his sights on Yosemite. But this time, it's to help his friend, Craig DiMartino, set his own personal best.
Craig happens to be missing a leg, so it'll be the fastest three-footed ascent of El Cap, we think.
He loves to help other people do things they don't think they could have done. When I first met him, I was literally still in a wheelchair.
In 2002, Craig was climbing in Rocky National Park when he fell the equivalent of 9 stories before crashing feet first to the ground. Craig suffered life-threatening injuries and later an amputation, but giving up on climbing was not an option.
It was such a huge part of my life that I couldn't imagine